In this video, we will solve a numerical on ISLM model. The question is, find the level of income and rate of interest that simultaneously bring equilibrium to the economy and estimate the level of consumption, investment, speculative demand for money, transaction and precautionary demand for money from the data given below. Okay, so we have to first find out the equilibrium level of income and rate of interest. We are being given M subscript S denotes the total money supply in the economy is 1000. Consumption function is being given as C is equal to 950 plus 0.75 Y. C denotes the consumption, Y denotes the income. 0.75 is the marginal propensity to consume. Investment is a negative function of rate of interest. That is, investment is equal to 310 minus 125I, where I denotes the rate of interest. Transactionary demand for money is positive function of income, that is M subscript T is equal to 0.15Y, and speculative demand for money is negative function of rate of interest, that is M subscript Z is being given us as 264 minus 175I. Okay, so how do we solve this question? First thing is, in the ISLM model, equilibrium is attained when investment, what we call this IS function, investment saving function, intersects the LM function. On the graph, it will simply mean, if we have the income on the horizontal axis, rate of interest on this axis, when IS and LM functions intersect each other, we say equilibrium has been attained. Okay, that means first we need to construct the IS function. Okay, so let's first try to construct the IS function. Okay, what is IS function? Investment savings function shows us the goods market equilibrium. Okay, so it shows us goods market equilibrium, and goods market is in equilibrium when equilibrium. Okay, so you can see the spelling. I cannot write the full spelling here. I don't have the luxury of too much space here. So goods market is in equilibrium when our total income is equal to consumption expenditure plus investment expenditure. We are being given only two things here, and we will focus on the consumption and investment expenditures. Okay, so on the graph, what exactly is meant by the IS function? IS function shows us the different combinations of interest rate and level of income where goods market is in equilibrium. Okay, or where savings, every point on this function, okay, on this curve shows is a point where investment is equal to savings, or let me explain it in other terms given this IS function. So IS function shows us the different combinations of rate of interest and level of income where investment is equal to savings. So we have Y is equal to consumption function is being given us as 950 plus 0.75Y. To this we add the investment function that is being given us as 310 minus 125I. Okay, we need to solve this function now. So simple thing, to save the space I will solve it here, or let's solve it here. So 0.75, if I transpose this term to LHS, it will get subtracted. That means Y minus 0.75 Y is equal to okay, so 950 plus 310, when we add these two, so it will become 1260. Then we have minus 125I. So when we subtract 0.75 from Y, so we have Y minus 0.75Y. When we subtract, we will get 0.25Y. which is equal to 25 divided by 100. Why? If I convert this into the fractions, so this is 25 ones are, 25 fours are, so it will become 1 upon 4 y. Okay, so this term will add up, rather sum up to 1 upon 4 y is equal to 1260 minus 125 I. Okay, then what will we do? We will multiply both sides by 4, or we can simply transpose this because we only need y in on LHS. Okay, so transposing this 4, it will get multiplied to each of these terms. That will give us y will be equal to 1260. Okay, to this we multiply 4 because this 4 will be multiplied to each of these terms. Then we have minus 125 I, and also to this we multiply 4, so our y will be equal to 1260 when we multiply it with 5, so it will become, I have solved this. So here you can see, if I want to show it here, 5 zeros are 0, 5 6s are 30. Let me see if I am doing some, here it is 4, sorry, because this 4 is being transposed. So 4 zeros are 0, 4 6s are 24, 4 2s are 8, 9 10, then we have 4 ones are 4, that is 5. So 5040 minus 125 into 4, it will become 500 I. Okay, this is actually our is function. Let us say this is equation first, and this is our is curve. Okay, symmetrically we need to find out the LM function. And graphically, what exactly is meant by this? Let us draw a small graph here. So we have level of GDP or income or output, whatever you say, on the horizontal axis, and rate of interest on the vertical axis. Here you can see there is negative relationship between level of income and rate of interest, because we have negative coefficient of interest rate, and 5040 is our vertical intercept, and it will slope downwards. Let us say this is our is function. This is our is function. Now we need to construct the LM function. Okay, so let us write here, and let us first do some cleanliness here. So LM function or LM curve, what exactly does this show us? It simply shows us the money market equilibrium. Okay, money market equilibrium, UILLIBRIUM. Okay, so money market is in equilibrium when demand for money is equal to the supply of money. Okay, and LM function on graph simply shows us, let us say this is LM function, this is rate of, rather level of income, this is rate of interest. It simply shows us different combinations of rate of interest and level of income, where money market is in equilibrium, and money market is in equilibrium when demand for money is exactly equal to the supply of money. Okay, so for that I can write, so money market is in equilibrium when supply of money is exactly equal to the demand for money. That is denoted by M subscript D. So supply of money, supply for money, offer. So I am really sorry for the grammatical mistakes I done. Let us say a supply of money is being given us as 1000 here, which is exogenously determined by the central bank of a country. And demand for money has two components, that is, and demand for money has two motives. Either it is used for transactionary demand for money, M subscript T, or it is used for speculative demand for money. Okay, so demand for money has two components, that is transactionary demand for money and speculative demand for money. So let's rewrite it, or let's write it as it is. Transactionary demand for money is being given us as that is a positive function of income 0.15. That means uh, when income increases, transactionary demand for income will also increase, 0.5y, plus speculative demand for money is being given as m subscript z is being used for the speculative demand for money. Sorry for this mistake. So this is 264 minus 175i. Okay, that means when rate of interest increases, speculative demand for money decreases. Solving this for y again, um, what will we do here? Let us transpose these terms to LHS. So it will become 1000 minus 264 minus 175i, it will become plus 175i is equal to 0.15y. Okay, that means 0.15y, 0.15y is equal to 1000 minus 264, 1000 minus 264, it will come out to be dan sort she navanai shet 3 navanai zit sat, so 736, it will come out to be 736 plus what we have. Where is our, am I doing 175 here we have? Okay, sorry for this mistake. We have 175i, 175i, okay, plus 175i. Now let's solve for y here. Okay, so 0.15 can be written in this fashion, or let's write 0.15y, 1 can be written, 0.15y can be written as 15 divided by 100 y. So this is 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. Sorry for this mistake. So we have 15 divided by 100 y. So this is 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, 5 zeros are 0. So we will get 3 upon 20 y. Okay, so in place of 0.15 y, I can write 3 upon 20 y. Let me write it here. 3 upon 20 y is equal to 736 plus 175 I. Okay, so let us transpose this 3 upon 20 to RHS. That means y will be equal to this 3 upon 20 will get multiplied to each of these terms but reciprocated. It will become 736 into 20 divided by 3 plus we have 175i into 20 divided by 3. Okay, when you add this up, our y will be equal to 14720 divided by 3 plus I have calculated this is 3500 I divided by 3. This is our LM equation. Okay, it has a positive relationship between the rate of interest and level of income because the coefficient of interest rate is positive here. Okay, so this is our IS equation, this is our LM equation. Okay, now equilibrium requires when IS is exactly equal to LM. Okay, graphically what exactly is meant by this? This red color line shows us the IS function, and this, let us draw it here, this is our LM function. Okay, so simultaneous equilibrium requires that is should be equal to lm, and it occurs where these two curves intersect with each other. So we need to find out the level of income and corresponding rate of interest when they intersect with each other. So let's write the is function, that is 5040 minus 5 naught naught I is equal to this function. So we can write it in this fashion: 14720 14720 plus, since bases are same, rather since denominators are same, we can add up the numerator. So we have 35 alhamdulillah I divided by 3. Okay, let us do one thing. Let us multiply this 3 to each of these, rather let's do the cross multiplication here. So what will happen when 3 into 5040, it will become 15120. I have calculated this, minus this is 1500 I will be equal to 14720 plus 3500 I. Transposing the relevant terms here. So let's transpose this to LHS and this term to RHS. So we have 15120 minus 14720 is equal to 3500 I. Transposing this minus 1500 I, it will become plus 1500 I here. Okay, so when we subtract this 14,720 from this 15,120, what we will be left with, that is 400 is equal to, so when we add these 5,000 I, that will give us, solving for I, so we have 5,000 I is equal to 400, that gives us I will be equal to 400 divided by 5,000. Okay, so these two zeros gets cancelled. We have 4 divided by 50, okay, which will become 2 divided by 2 2s are 4, 2 25s are, so this will become 2 upon 25. So rate of interest will be equal to 2 upon 25, which will be equal to 0.08. Okay, so we will, rather we got the equilibrium level of interest rate equal to, so our I star, let us say, comes out to be 25 divided by 100, rather 2 divided by 25, which is equal to 0.08. Now to find the corresponding level of output or income, simply plug I is equal to 2 upon 25 or this 0.05 into the is function. That means our y will be equal to 5040 minus 500 times this 0.08. Solving this, our level of income, equilibrium level of income, will come out to be 5000. Okay, so it will become 5040 minus, when we do the multiplication, we will get here 40. So our equilibrium level of income will come out to be 5000. Okay, so we have 5000 as equilibrium level of income and 0.08 is the rate of interest. Okay, so we are done with the level of income and rate of interest. Now we need to find out the corresponding, we are being told to find out the estimate at the level of consumption. Okay, so to find the level of consumption, what will we write? So C is equal to 950 plus 0.75. So why we got here 5000? When you solve this, we will get the level of consumption equal to 4700. I have calculated this. Similarly, we are being told to find out the level of investment, and investment will be equal to, that is 310 minus 125 times the equilibrium level of, you know, rate of interest, that is 0.08. Solving this, it will become, I have calculated this comes out to be 302.25. okay, then we need to calculate the speculative demand for money. So speculative demand for money, M subscript Z, is equal to 264 minus 175 times the equilibrium rate of level of interest, that is 0.08. Solving this or doing this mere calculation, you will get the speculative demand for money is 250. And then finally we are being told to find out the transactionary and precautionary demand for money. Okay, transactionary and precautionary demand for money, that is being shown by M subscript T. So that will come out to be, so transactionary demand for money is being given as a 0.15. So we will get 0.15 times y. Okay, so equilibrium level of income is 5,000. So this will come out to be, solving this, you will get it as 750 as transactionary demand for money. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you.